Welcome back, guys. If you don't know what time it is, clearly you haven't subscribed. This is not a plea for subscriptions. However, if you don't know what time it is, you don't know what time it is. And if you don't know what time it is, I'm going to tell you what time it is dad time. That's what time it is. Time it is. Dad time is what time it is. Okay, so today we are going to be talking about something that has been kind of on the back burner, but also something that I kind of really did want to talk about. And the reason why I really did want to talk about it is because I want to teach my son something that is a cool skill to have. Okay? And what we're going to be talking about specifically are BB guns, right? Not the super dangerous, super scary, mislabeled, whatever you want to call them. Anyhow, so what we're looking at here is a Chinese-made, Walmart-bought Red Ryder. As you can see there, Daisy has really rebranded this as the best thing since sliced bread and has made it as cheaply as humanly possible and is nothing spectacular other than a whole hell of a lot of fun. So, again, this is a model 1938B Daisy BB caliber 4.5 millimeter steel air gun shot made in China. I'm quite positive you guys aren't going to be able to read that, but that's literally what that says, all in that gibberish right in there. It is written in English so that you can read it, but it does not translate very well via my camera phone, so we're not even gonna bother with it. Okay, again, this is a Red Ryder. This feels kind of like that cheap cedar sent from China. It's really lightweight, almost kind of like a poplar, or like again, just super cheap. It has been finished and it has been stained to more or less look like an oak, like a red oak or something like that. There is some like kind of pressed metal or stamped metal right in through here to hold the handguard on. This is actually walked off and fucked off a couple of different times, and you may be able to see where it's been like either stamped or spot welded. I'm not 100% either way, but doesn't really matter. The handle itself, the charging handle or the cocking handle, I really have to think about this right now. The charging handle, that's it. The charging handle or the cocking handle is plastic. The trigger here is plastic. You guys can see that the red means that it's ready to fire. And then if I were to switch it over, that would be on safe. Again, El Super Cheapo. I don't really know why these tassels are here, maybe for nostalgia or maybe mounting a sling of sorts, but there's nothing on the butt end. Who knows, right? So what I'm going to do right now is I'm actually going to turn around and I'm going to shoot it straight down into my my trash can. And 3, 2, 1. Oh wait, it's still unsafe. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Cool. Okay, where's it from? One more time. 3, 2, 1. Cool. So what we're going to compare that to is a family heirloom. This one is something from the 1950s, 1960s era. I'll try and bring you in as close as I possibly can so you guys can read it. But this is the EXP Sport. What does that say? Sport something? I don't know. So sport rated. EXP Sport rated. I don't know if you can see that or not again. But you can see that that's metal. And actually the charging handle here is metal as well. Oddly enough, the trigger is metal. The only thing that's plastic in this whole thing would be this little insert where it kind of locks in. The safety is also metal. That's on safe. That's on fire. The rear aperture is pretty similar to, and I'll show you the other one here in just a second. Pretty similar to, in that you lift it up and you slide it back if you want to go higher, lower, or whatever you want, right? And it's actually two separate pieces of metal. Anyhow, the only difference that this one has versus the other one would be the loading and or the magazine or whatever else you want to call it, right? So this actually took a cartridge, almost like a 6-shooter, only it's a 5-shooter. And I can actually show you. I'm gonna have to dump out the pellets here because I don't want them in there. What you would end up doing is you take this cylinder, again a 5-shot cylinder, and you bring this up, place it in, rotate it to where it clicks, and then you would cock it. And again, I'm gonna point it straight down into my trash can so that I don't actually hurt anything. Oh, that's a lot different, right? We're gonna cock it one more time. Again, putting it straight down somewhere safe, and then, whoa, okay? That's actually shaking some springs. Anyhow, again, what you'd end up doing is you'd cock it, and then you'd rotate it, then you'd shoot, you'd cock it, then you'd rotate it, then you'd shoot, and all of that is done in the same fashion. This is meant for .177 BB or 4.5 millimeter BB, or not BBs, but pellets rather. And so again, very, very similar in style and fashion. The difference in this is that this is actually made of metal and probably made out of much more than just pressed board. I don't know if this is pine or oak or cherry or what it is, but it is significantly finer feeling than the El Cheapo Chinese made. So I'm gonna bring this one back and I'm gonna show you again the rear sight aperture. Well, how can I show this accurately? Again, you lift up and you move it back and forth depending on your elevation, but the front sight is a polymer. Same on the super old version. It is still a polymer fixed front sight. Again, blade style. And yeah, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because there is a huge difference in performance, I would say, from one to the other. And, while they share the same style, I think that one is superior to the other. And the one that is superior to the other would be this one in my hand. The one up top can shoot a lot more rapidly, but to less effect, in my opinion. So, all of that to say, I do appreciate every last one of you commenting or subscribing, being a part of this channel. Again, I have emphasized that this is dad time, and I just want to re-emphasize that. This is another version of dad time. If you guys have some pretty cool BBs or BB guns or BB stories, or how you have taught your sons or your daughters how to shoot, or anything like that, share it with me. That would be super cool. I'm hoping to share with you guys a video of Little Feet out there actually shooting a BB gun and the joy and how much fun he really has with doing something like that. Anyhow, like I said, I appreciate you guys watching. Like it if you want, comment, I will respond back. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.